everyone, so welcome to a new video. So today's Monday and we are just about to start our first live session on Tilt. So if you're new here, I'm Gemma. Me and my fiance run a clothing resale business. We've been trying out some new different platforms for selling. So we've been recently trying out Tilt, which is an online live stream selling platform. So we're just about to do our first session this week for that. Earlier today we were posting off a couple of items for customers on Vinted. So just to let you see, we've got all our items all set up here. This is all the items that we're going to be sharing on our session today. And oh, there's James.
Hello.
So we're just about ready to set up, just need to get the laptop set up and then we're good to go. So after our session today, we'll let you know how we got on, if we managed to sell anything.
Yeah, we're just gonna go on Tilt and hopefully sell some stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do this.
Yeah,
so we're just creating a room now and I should be able to start the stream once that's up and running.
So just a little bit of an update. We have been trying to get onto Tilt to do our live stream for today to sell some items. However, we're having a bit of an issue actually getting the live stream to work. So we have had a couple of issues in the past where we've tried to run auctions and they've not shown up on like our side, but they have shown up like on the buyer's side. So we're actually trying to do a live stream just now, but whenever we try to click the button that says to go live, it just keeps on whirling round and it's not actually starting, and obviously there's no people viewing or anything like that. So James is just currently trying to get into contact with somebody to try and see if there's an issue or if there's something that we're missing at our end. Our internet's fine, so it's definitely not that. So hopefully we'll get on today, otherwise we might have to give it a miss today and maybe try either later on or try tomorrow. But yeah, so not great. So a little bit of an update. We haven't managed to get on to Tilt at all to do a live stream. James has tried a few different things, tried, Google Chrome, Safari, refresh, all the different things, and we can't seem to get on. So there does seem to be maybe a bit of an issue with the website. So what we're going to do today is leave Tilt just now. We're probably going to have a little look at relisting sort of things on Vinted and Depop, updating listings and things like that. That's kind of what we're going to do this evening since we couldn't get on to Tilt. And James actually had a really good idea of what we can do tomorrow.
I was thinking of going on in the afternoon, just because you're not going to have like your average sort of 9 to 5ers on there. Mm-hmm. You might have a lot of more, kids being off school, like mums, dads, etc.
Yeah. Or people, as you say, that work.
People that work maybe bar shifts, different night shifts, sort of things. I think you're more likely to. I mean, just from experimenting, I've seen people on there at like 40. I've seen a room with like 40 people in it in the daytime. Mm-hmm. So. And
it might be less competition.
Yeah.
As well, because obviously
there
not
only
as many.
Is usually like 3 sellers on.
Yeah.
So
it might work in our favour.
Yeah. So.
Definitely. Yeah, we'll give that a try tomorrow. So it's the next day and we are about to attempt another live session on Tilt. So yesterday obviously we had a bit of technical difficulties. James had messaged Tilt actually and they got back to us saying that there was actually an issue with the site, but hopefully that's all resolved now. So we have brought all our items through again to our living room, as you can see here, and we have our laptop all set up ready to go for our live session. So we've decided to try and do a live session in the afternoon, so it's about kind of 3:30. It is during the summer holidays, so we're kind of thinking there might be a few more people on, maybe if they're off on holiday, if people are off with their kids, being off school. So yeah, we're just trying to test out different times of day and different days of the week just to see what's popular and what works well for us. So it's a couple of days later since we last caught up. So today is Friday? Is that right? Yeah, Friday. So we decided to do another Tilt session just a little bit earlier on in the evening, even though I think in the past we'd say to try and avoid doing Friday night ones, but we thought we'll have a go anyway, but we went on a bit later Didn't sell anything, and we had a couple of people interested at the beginning, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually interested in quite a few high ticket items like our Stone Island jumper, and we've got a big workwear Carhartt jacket, but didn't sell anything this time. So we've got kind of sort of thought we need to sort of have a look at how we're approaching Tilt, and sort of came up with a little bit of a game plan. So one of the things that we thought we could do is actually schedule out our live sessions. So previously we've just been kind of going on, just, you know, picking a time and going, and not actually scheduling it out on the platform. So we're going to schedule out the next couple of sessions, and then what was the other thing that we were going to do?
What were we gonna do?
The video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna do some promo videos for Tilt, and basically just explain, like, you know, before we do the live sessions, you can put like up a video, like a sneak peek sort of thing of what you're doing for the sessions. So I thought I could like show off some of the clothes and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, so we thought a combination of scheduling the live sessions and then the promo video, like what James explained about, would hopefully try and get a few more people joining our lives and people actually interested in the items that we were going to be selling. So that's the plan next week. So the next thing we wanted to talk about was how we deal with, I suppose, difficult customers, or customers that aren't 100% happy. So obviously working with vintage clothing, that's always going to be a risk that people buy things and they maybe have a little bit of a misconception about the quality, well, not the quality, but the condition of a vintage item, or they're maybe just a little bit, they're not maybe completely sort of sure about what they're going to be getting, even though, you know, you could be as clear as anything with images, descriptions, condition descriptions, all that kind of stuff. Depending on where you're selling it, there's always going to be a customer who's not happy.
It's funny how in today's market you can literally put all the proof that you know there's wear and tear to some item, but somehow someone still has a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I know people that, you know, will literally like not even look at the fact that it's vintage. They'll ask. we do get messages a lot where people go, "Is this brand new?" And I'm like, no, because it says it's vintage on it, or it's a vintage store, you know, whatever. So
so but particularly the thing that we were talking about is we've sold an item, it had repairs made to it, and it was actually quite a price item as well. So the person bought it, received it, and then obviously brought up that it had the repairs made to it. So we immediately were like, right, okay, that's fine. If you're not 100% happy, please just return it, and we were going to give them a full refund, you know, no problem, no questions asked. However, it ended up in a bit of a back and forth for quite a few days. They would have rather gotten like a partial refund, but then we kind of thought, no, we're better sticking to our sort of, I suppose, our brand, our like what we want for our brand, which is if the people aren't 100% happy, then we're not okay with giving a partial refund, because that means they're not 100% happy. And that's something that is really important to us as a business. So that's something that we've kind of, I suppose, was a bit of a lesson this week in dealing with difficult customers.
We do a really good job, you know, we send it out quick, like next day or even same day, depending on the time when we can get it posted. You know, we put a lot of effort into our stuff, and we get the 5 stars because we're worthy of that 5 stars. We have still to this day, since we've opened House of Jamz, we have not received a 4-star or 3-star or 2-star or 1-star review. Hopefully that stays the same.
We'd rather not have somebody who's only half happy.
Exactly.
We'd rather have everyone be 100% happy. So that is really important to us. So
Definitely.
that was just something that we wanted to share, just in case there's other people out there who are dealing with customers that maybe aren't 100% happy, or if you're starting a new business, we just thought that might be quite useful. So it's a couple of days later.
Hey guys.
Since we last caught up, and we're actually just going to wrap up our weekly video here. So we're just about to package up an extra little item that we got sold last night, early morning. It was actually today. But, so just getting that sent off. So I'll just show you in a little second what it is we're getting sent off. But yeah, just wanted to wrap up this week's video. So if you find this useful, then make sure and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video. So bye just now.
Subscribe.
And
hit the bell button so you can
get notified.
Get notified.
Bye.
Bye.